this is our final lab that was created, which is called Icebreaker, where we take the following inputs and save the data to our Firebase. I'll quickly show you how it works. So we started by designing our layout. I prefer using the code rather than the design, but anybody can use any of them, whichever suits them. If using design, you can use attributes to change the values, whereas in coding, you can use the parameters if you know. So we have used for it edit text, two buttons, and a text view to fetch and display our questions. We started with our main activity, created a binding to change values of all the text views and edit text. We have used a method to fetch our questions from the Firebase, which I'll be getting onto later on. We have created our tag variable so that we can identify it once we run our app via logcat. As you can see, these are the previous logs. And so we have added two on-click listeners as we have two buttons in our app. Each of them performs certain functions like setting the text of the questions and then submitting our first name, last name, preferred name, and answer. And this is our function to fetch our questions from the Firebase. This is basically provided in the documentation of Firebase on how to create it. We are writing an on success listener to fetch the list of questions, and then we are creating an object for the abstract class that we have created, and then submitting that to our question bank. That is our mutable list that will be used to populate our activity. And then this is the last function for writing our user entry into our Firebase. And this is our abstract class. And we have used the Firebase dependencies. And now for a quick review on how it works, let's see. So the Gradle is building the app again. Right first. So I'll say Raj, preferred name Raj. And I click the random question and I get, what do you call a small bear? We can call it bear. Let's call it bear. The bear, yes. Okay. And then let's turn on logcat so we can see. We press the button. This was the information submitted. And document successfully ID return AXQ. And if we see our Firebase, it has been updated in real time. And here we have the data that we submitted. So basically, this is the project that we had created. Our project name is Firebase. So we can see all projects by going to this menu. This is our Firebase console, where we can see our database and the values that are written. This is our collection of questions, and these are the documents containing separate questions. Similarly, this is for the collection of students which we have created in our function. In main activity, yeah, we're creating our function, and I pick the mail ID. This is the log for our logcat as shown here. Thank you so much. I hope you like that. And all of this has been maintained on Git simultaneously. This is through the Android Studio, and then you can check our commits on the GitHub as well. Thank you.